welcome back to Red Ted Art. We have some super fab recycled ornaments for you today. They're super fun to make. I call them doodle ornaments because you can doodle as you make these. And yeah, can you guess what they're made from? Come on, let's take a look and find out. So to make these ornaments, it really is very easy. You will need one of these plastic lids. Now this comes from a popular crisp brand that you might know, you know, Pop and You Can't Stop. I don't want to name them. Or you see what other plastic lids you can find, you know, yogurt pots, that kind of thing, whatever you have around. And of course the Sharpies. My kids love using Sharpies under supervision. Usually they're really, really good with them. So the first thing I do is I mark out kind of like, you know, they're not perfect lines. I don't think it has to be, but it is good to have kind of that sort of circular thing going, just so that you've got that sort of slightly 3D effect. So I'm going to start off just with one line to kind of give me that sort of shape. If you find it easier, you can go online first and maybe print off some bauble colouring pages. Then you should find some nice ideas and designs that you could maybe even trace underneath. So I'm going to start off with, I'm going to do a heart, and I'm going to use my red pen and just colour it in. What you'll find with Sharpies is that as you put layers over each other, they actually kind of dissolve and replace each other. Of course, you know, you can't rely on that totally, and sometimes it does smudge a little bit. But, you know, when you just experiment, see how it goes. And as most school teachers will be able to tell you, if you use a dry eraser over the top, it often comes off because it's, I think it's alcohol based and it removes it. So I've got my main pattern there done. And now I can start adding the next layers. And at this point, it really just becomes some fun doodling. So I'm just gonna add some outlines kind of to make them pop. These are just meant to be quick and fun. It's not about perfection, so don't worry about it too much. Experiment with your different colors. Do some different patterns. And just see what you come up with. I always find I kind of end up quite repetitive in the end. Not really sure why, but there you go. What should we put at the bottom? Oh, maybe some little, you know, it really doesn't matter. And then maybe some smaller baubles, or baubles, or whatever you're gonna call it. There we go. And then choose your colors. Now I find different colors work better than others. So I think red and my blue pens really pop. Again, you just want to experiment and see what goes together, see what you have, and just give it a go. There you go. In fact, I think I might add some red at the bottom just to kind of bring it all together. And this is an example where if you go over it, you can sort of see the colours mixing a bit. And that's fine, not a problem. Sometimes you might want to take your Sharpie, give it a little clean on some paper, just so they get the fresh colour through again, and then give it another go. Because that black and that red really did smudge. But you can see that it's not the end of the world if you kind of want to change things a bit. It does work. Just be sure to give your Sharpie a clean afterwards. And that's your basic bauble finished. Isn't that cute? Now, actually, maybe one more colour. I just feel like it needs a little bit more. Maybe put a bit yellow up here. I always say less is more, and then I somehow do end up with more is more. I don't know. Maybe more is more. Here we go. I think that'll do this time. Leave it now. Maggie, don't do any more. Okay, so I just wanted to very quickly give you a talk through the stars and the Christmas trees. They're not difficult. I actually did them in green, so the Christmas tree first, and I just did 2 triangles and a square. So I did that in green, and then I went over with the black. And with the stars, you remember how to do these 5 pointed stars. Again, I did them in yellow first and then went with the black outline because I found that an easier way of getting those kind of patterns in there. And then you can either stick these to your windows with some like a little bit of blue tack or something, or you get a little thread like so, then you can hang them. So I just find, again, of course, depending on the age group of your child, you might want to do this for them. Carefully just push it in and pull through. Obviously not both, just one of those. Okay, pull through and give it a little knot. And that is it. So easy. She says, fiddling. I think the main thing to watch out for really is just to not smudge them whilst you're drying them, and that's it. Really, really sweet. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Above all, keep watching, keep making, and we'd love to see you here again soon.